So I hope I didn't scare anyone by the title. To be guys, it's just Praise here, and I was working out last night and I was watching Last Holiday, and that is honestly one of my all-time favorite movies, that and Bruce Almighty. So I watched this movie when I was younger a few times, and when you're young you don't really think about or understand the message movies try to convey a lot of the time. So when I was younger I was like, hey, that looks like good food, skiing looks like fun, clothes are pretty. As I was watching it again last night, I understood what this movie was, I think, trying to convey. I don't know, you can interpret it in as many ways as you want, but this is my interpretation. So Queen Latifah's character lived a really ordinary life, like a 9-to-5 job, kids, no boyfriend, no husband, living in an apartment, like a little small apartment kind of thing. And that's her life, and she, from the very beginning you saw that, cooking was her passion. And then she gets hit on the head and is taken to the emergency room, and that we find out that she has Lampington's disease, which is a very rare terminal disease, and she only had like 2 weeks to live. She had two choices: either sulk around and just plan her funeral the last 2 weeks, or do something with her life. Make these last 2 weeks count. And that's what she did. She quit her job in the most amazing way possible. She bought a one-way ticket to Calgary, Prague. She stayed in a presidential suite, which was like $4,000 a night, and she became friends with a chef that she's looked up to, and she's made so many amazing impressions on people, changed people's lives, all in 2 weeks because she stopped caring about what other people thought about her. Because she only had 2 weeks to live. Who cares what this stranger thinks about me eating 5 plates of food? I'm gonna die in 2 weeks. Do you think I'm ever gonna see that person again? No. So might as well go all out. And I wish I had that mentality. I wish that I didn't have to care about what people thought of me, but I do. That's just my human nature. And I don't feel comfortable eating by myself. I don't feel comfortable buying food by myself, because I feel like, because of the way I look, people will be like, oh, she's eating? I know that a lot of people these days don't think that way, but there are a lot of people that still do. And trust me, no one hates me more than I hate myself, which is a bad thing to say, but I'm working on it. I'm getting better. It's just something I wanted to put out there. Just give me a sec, give me a minute to, just expand on that. So the message behind this movie that I got was, why wait till the last minute to live your life? Do what makes you happy right here, right now. And a lot of things that a lot of people want to do involves money, like traveling, and mostly traveling. That's a big part that a lot of people want to do. But I don't know, what other stuff can you blow money on? Like buying a new instrument, or buying, I don't know. I mean, okay, buying stuff doesn't make you happy, but I think it's what you do with these things that make you happy. Like for me, if I got a new camera, I'd be so happy. I'd be taking pictures and filming and making awesome videos. If I got a new laptop, I'd be doing the same thing, and it'd be a lot better for school. All these different things. But my happiness, my pure bliss, is hanging out with my family, hanging out with my friends, talking to a camera, reading a good book, writing things down in my journal. Like, I do have things that I want, but I have things here that make me happy. I'm so grateful for all of the things that I have in my life right now, because a lot of the times people don't have what I have, and it sucks. So I'm trying to appreciate everything that I have a lot more nowadays. And I also feel like we should treat everyone like we're dying. This part, I got inspired by Ryan Higa. He did a video on this. Not stealing it, it's just I got inspired by it, okay? There's a difference between copying and inspiration, so this is inspiration. And I understood what Ryan was saying. It was basically like, why judge people, why hate on people when you can just spread love and positivity? And if you knew someone had cancer, or if you knew that they were dying the next month, or something bad was happening to them, you would not treat them that way. You would spread positivity in their life as much as possible. So why do we have to wait for a terminal illness or something tragic to happen for us to really treat everyone the way we want to be treated? Why do we have to wait to do what we want to do? Like, there are exceptions to this. Like, I have to go to school and work hard to be able to get a degree and then get our dream job or whatever, but we should find time to do a lot of the little things that make us happy and make it worthwhile, that make working hard worthwhile. And I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to balance out my school. By the way, I'm actually in love with all of my classes, which is great. I'm not freaking out too much about my classes. And I'm also finding a balance between YouTube and learning new songs on my guitar and my piano and singing and hanging out with my family and my friends. Like, everything just takes moderation and time management. One day I do want to be spontaneous and just pick up everything and just go to like Europe for a week or something. I don't know. Study abroad is still in my head. Don't think my parents would go for it, but we'll see in the future. And life's too short to be full of hate. You should find the good in everything. I know we can't always be happy. There are things that are inevitable, and there are going to be people that come into your life or cross paths with you that will make you feel like shit. I know I have multiple times, but they come across your path for a reason. They come into your life for a reason. The way I took it with one person especially, they are motivating me to better myself so I know what I'm worth. You know, I don't care what they think of me anymore because it's very clear what they think of me. But the fact that I let it get to me and the fact that I let that tear me down was not okay. So now I'm just trying to build myself up and make sure that I respect myself and love myself enough to know that I should not take hatred like that. I don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. No one deserves that. Unless you're a really bad person, then you might deserve that. Because, you know, you're a bad person and bad karma and things like that. So just take something negative, take someone shit talking, turn it around and be like, you know what? Thank you for motivating me to make myself a better person. Because, okay, at least I am not a negative, hating asshole like you. So, and there's a quote that also inspired me to this video today. It's, if you're not scared, you're not taking a chance, and if you're not taking a chance, then what the hell are you doing? And life should also be about taking risks and putting yourself out there and being vulnerable and feeling excitement and being, I don't know, being you too. Like, just, and you should not feel like you have to change for anyone to like you, because you don't want them in your life if you have to change for them. Because to wish you were someone else is to waste the person that you are. And the person you want to be, we already have one of them. It's them. But we don't have one of you, so just be yourself and fuck anyone else that makes you think otherwise. So, what did we learn from this video? I hope you learned something, or got inspired to do something. I don't know. A couple of my friends told me that I inspired them to work out this week, which is crazy, because I don't know. I mean, I want to be inspirational to others, but it's kind of weird hearing it. Yeah, you guys, I don't know. Your challenge this week, I'm giving you a challenge. Yes, I'm giving you a challenge, okay? Step out of your comfort zone. Do something that you're not used to. I don't know. Go make a friend with that cute boy that you think is so cute across the room. Not a fuck boy, because we don't fuck with fuck boys. Did I really just use that? Sorry. Whoops. But make a new friend, or raise your hand 2 more times in class this week. You know, so at least the teacher knows your name. Freaking text a friend that you haven't seen in a while and be like, hey, let's meet up. Cool. Just do something that is out of your comfort zone and see how you feel. Even if you feel like shit and you regret it, at least now you don't have to wonder what if, because wondering what if is honestly the worst feeling in the world, because you're stuck overthinking and wondering, you know, what if instead of I know. Does that work? I don't even know if that makes any sense. Am I gonna take my own advice? Maybe. I don't know. You'll never know. You'll never know. But okay guys, so I'm gonna put a lot of emphasis on my outro today. Be yourself, because there's no one else in the world like you. Spread love, because everyone could use a bit of love and positivity in their life. And stay beautiful, because you are. And it's time that you start knowing that. And even if you're a guy, yeah, you're beautiful, you're great, you're amazing. And if you think being called beautiful is emasculating, which means, you know, you don't feel like a guy, then oh well, too bad, you're beautiful. Ha, too late. But I hope I put some positivity into your life and made you put things into a different perspective. So, yeah. Bye guys.